I just got fucking permabanned.
575 to 478.
Go ahead, 575.
The streamers are live and currently exploiting request permission to issue a permanent ban.
You have a go 575. Enjoy.
Roger that, and thank you.
These cheaters have been punished by the men and women from Ricochet. All streamers are guilty until proven innocent.
Anders is going out of his way to defend this cheater, Catgirl. And it's creepy. Anyway, a user on Twitter told Anders that I said in my last video he was blacklisted by the game developers. Anders responded saying, "No, I'm not blacklisted. It's just a rumor. There's zero evidence, and I never defended known cheaters." And in a tweet from 2024, in his own words, he said he is blacklisted. You just can't fix stupid. They lie about everything. And now he's defending another cheater. Why? Because that cheater is on the same team as Anders. Oh, and that team had a player caught cheating using aimbot a few months ago, and was forced to put out a statement. It's just even more proof that this Catgirl person was doing the same thing as the other guy in their team was doing previously. Let that sink in. In a recent post, a former cheat developer, someone who actually designs and codes the exact same cheats Catgirl is accused of using, has claimed that Catgirl is running a mouse sim aimbot. This type of cheat subtly locks bullets onto targets, making it nearly undetectable to viewers. The developer even listed specific field of view and recoil settings, showing precise technical knowledge of how it works. That first-hand expertise adds serious weight to the accusation, making it far more credible than a simple rumor. You have to look at the sheer amount of actual evidence. I don't know why Warzone streamers like Huskers and Metaphor are blind defending this guy. That alone is just crazy. I mean, they don't know what's on his computer. It's blatant, blind defending. It's next level creepy. I'm also hearing now that he was banned in Titanfall some years ago for using aimbot. Look, multiple channels have presented concrete proof that he is. So the question is, are you going to side with hearsay or the facts staring you right in the face? Catgirl was actually banned for 7 days on Twitch back in 2024. Now back then, Twitch were extremely lenient for cheating. So if you got a 7-day ban for cheating, you were absolutely 100% cheating. There is no debate. This was a 7-day ban for cheating in a multiplayer game. And people are still defending him. Wake up, you bunch of morons. This individual has been caught using overlays that are banned in many first-person shooters. Overlays that EA themselves will ban you for.
This is actually a screen crosshair that you download, and it helps you shoot straight. Just in case you need help, finding the center of your screen. If you look down the bottom of the screen, right there, you'll see the application. This is it here. This is what it's called. Riley CS uses overlaid crosshairs in the center of her screen to help with her own aim. This cracked god at gaming has to have a crosshair overlaid on the screen still to this day. Yeah, moving on.
Here. If you go to Documents.
So that is the crash dump file right there at the bottom, and that is the actual overlay for the crosshair right there in the center of her screen. Now, there's a lot of stuff online saying that you can be banned from games for using these crosshairs. There's even an EA thread specifically saying, do not use these in our games.
Catgirl has also been caught using multiple Steam accounts, all now set to private. It raises the question, how many of them are VAC banned? 10IQ Gaming has put together an in-depth investigation proving that Catgirl has been cheating for years. I highly recommend you watch his video. If you're on the fence, I can almost guarantee you'll change your mind after seeing the evidence. 10IQ Gaming has been investigating Catgirl for a long time, and the amount of detail he presents is impossible to ignore. A link to his channel is in the video description. He tried to do a hand cam video, but as many people pointed out, the hands don't match the gameplay. Make your own mind up. The original video is on his Twitter in case anyone tries to claim I'm manipulating the clips. They always pull that excuse when they're faced with absolute factual evidence. I also want to revisit the so-called rock clip, the one Warzone streamers and a few other loud voices have been desperately trying to debunk and failing miserably. They've been selectively cutting frames, altering images, and shortening clips in some bizarre attempt to prove he wasn't cheating. They just sit there and have absolutely no idea what they are talking about. So I just want to revisit something I covered yesterday about the guy known as Catgirl. I've seen a lot of comments claiming that somehow the snap to the rock was normal. Like what? Apparently people like Modern Warzone, Tactical Brit, Huskers, and many others, even Enders, have rushed to defend him, drawing nonsense diagrams in a desperate attempt to explain away his actions. But here's the thing, I'm not buying it. They're all wrong. And here's why. Now, here's what they're claiming. This is a general summary of all the videos I've seen defending him. While shooting at this enemy, a ping appears on the radar. This little thing right here. According to them, that's why the streamer snapped to the rock but missed the enemy. And because the radar ping didn't align with the snap, they say he's not cheating. That's their defense. They believe that if you have the voice, you can push a false narrative to the masses. And it's nonsense. Let me explain why. Here we can see the guy shooting at the enemy player. And yes, a ping appears on the radar. But look where it is. It's way up at the top right of the C objective, nowhere near the rock. In my opinion, this cheater flicked to the rock as he knew where those enemies were. That's why he adjusted his aim. So, to recap, this ping, this is not this player. It's just not. They are in completely different positions. But what do you think? How did he have any knowledge of these players? And why adjust his aim like he was ready for them coming around the rock? Now this guy, he's important, as he gives us depth to the scene, and for the purpose of this demonstration, we'll call him Gamora? As the cheater runs to capture the objective, he shows us exactly how far away the actual ping on the minimap really is. And since all the players were in front of this rock, anyone positioned beyond it can't possibly be those same players. And, as we said earlier, it's right on the edge of the compound. That makes it impossible for any of the players he eliminated to be that person. In fact, he's still there, likely behind this wall, which is why the objective remains contested.
Frame, and I will zoom in best I can again. When Riley peeks the flag, there is absolutely nobody that she locked onto in her crosshair.
These people are desperate. This streamer should have no knowledge of those players, and that adjustment right there, completely overlooked. Claiming nobody was in his crosshair is gaslighting. Why would he? Nobody ever made that claim. This guy wanted to be a cheater so bad. Well, I hope he got everything he wanted. This streamer has been completely exposed for using aim overlays on screen, a visual enhancement layered over the game's interface, and a clear violation of EA and Battlefield's terms of service. This player needs to be banned, and an example needs to be set. EA can't let this one slide. Please be sure to like the video, and I'll be sure to keep you all updated on any new developments. I'm Call of Shame. God bless every one of you on the other side of the screen.